We are streaming. I hope this is working. I'll keep the chat up just to see. So we're doing voiceover prompts here. So pretty fun stuff, pretty easy stuff. So this one is, these are for AI training. So they want you to speak as naturally as if you're talking to someone. They say don't read it like a script. Keep it conversational pacing and natural prosody. Light pauses are just fine. User query for context. What is a snack? So some of the responses you're going to get from this are they're not written in the best English. These prompts typically aren't written for English-speaking people and systems. So I'm going to do my best and navigate my way through them. So here we go. I'm here to help. Snacks are those little foods you munch on between meals, like chips, fruit, nuts, or a granola bar. They're not full meals, just something to curb your hunger till the next one. Pretty simple, right? You ever grab something quick like that when you're feeling peckish? That's it. That was one down right there. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty fun. If you guys have any questions about voiceover, I'll write that in the chat actually. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, maybe I hit it again. Oh, I didn't stop it, I guess. I guess I missed it. Let's do that again. Snacks are those little foods you munch on between meals, like chips, fruit, nuts, or a granola bar. They're not full meals, just something to curb your hunger till the next one. Pretty simple, right? You ever grab something quick like that when you're feeling peckish? Bang, zoom, to the moon. And that's where we go. So I'm going to run through. I've got about 60 some more of these to go. And yeah, come along, hang out with me if you want. It's all good. So the question is, are you from Andhra? I don't know where Andhra is. So I'm just going to give my best read. No, I'm not from Andhra. I'm an AI, so I don't have a hometown or home state like people do. But I know a fair bit about Andhra Pradesh. What made you ask? Are you from there or just curious? If you guys want to talk about like how bad the Patriots looked the last game, that's fine too. I'm down for it all. Anyways, hopefully I'll start gaming a little bit, but I gotta blow through these recordings right quickly. Let's go on to the next one. So this is light pause it fine. What's the next question is the text. So it's like someone's asking you that, like, what's the next question? I don't know what the next question is. What did you have in mind? Boom. I mean, it's kind of boring, but, you know, it's a gig. Are you from the south or north? I'm an AI, so I don't actually have a hometown or physical location. I'm not from the south, north, or anywhere in between. But I do get to chat with people. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed it up. I said I do get to chat with people. So I got to do that one over again. And I've got chat on. I don't know if I'm seeing anything. I'm probably not receiving all the TikTok feeds, so you'll just have to write somewhere else. I'm an AI, so I don't actually have a hometown or physical location. I'm not from the south, north, or anywhere in between, but I do get to chat with people all over, which is pretty cool. Where are you from? Sorry, 1 second, please. Be right back. Sorry about that. Little interruption. Boom. So we got that one done. Send that in. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you rephrase it or tell me what you're having trouble with? Boom. So then you start to get these longer ones. So they give you some easier sort of assistant ones, and then you start getting longer ones along the way, which are fun. So this is all cold reading too. I'm not prepping this at all. I'm just diving right in. So here we go. Query, you know about GDP? Yeah, GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. It's the total value of all goods and services made in a country over a set time, like a year or a quarter. Economists use it to measure how healthy an economy is. When GDP grows, things are usually going well. When it shrinks, it might mean a recession's coming. You can calculate it 3 ways: by spending, income, or production. Nope, let me do that again. I didn't like that read, so I'll goof that read a little bit.
Today I'm going to show you what.
Okay, see if I can do this without any more interruptions. All right, wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. It's the total value of all goods and services made in a country over a set time, like a year or a quarter. Economists use it to measure how healthy an economy is. When GDP grows, things are usually going well. When it shrinks, it might mean a recession's coming. You can calculate it 3 ways: by spending, income, or production. All should give the same result. Want to talk about how it affects people's daily lives or why it matters? Why it matters? Selling that uptick as the question that it is. Yeah, just having some fun with that. Is this showing on streaming here? I can't manage it. No, I don't know. I'm trying to see it on live, but I don't know how that works. Whatever. Maybe I'm live, maybe I'm not. We'll find out at some point. Good. That was a good one. All right, next one. But what is jaywalking? Jaywalking means crossing the street illegally, like not at a crosswalk or going against a traffic signal. It's against the law in a lot of places because it can be dangerous with cars moving through. You're usually supposed to cross where it's marked and follow the walk signs. Makes things safer for everyone. You ever get pulled over for it? Do you get pulled over for jaywalking? That's the question I have now. Not sure. I guess the AI thinks you do. Has anyone out there been pulled over for jaywalking? Guess we'll never know. All right. Context. Actually, I want to know how many days you are doing this. I've been around for a few years now, so it's been quite a while, though I can't give you an exact day count. I'm always here and ready to help whenever you need. What made you wonder about that? Boom. I mean, my cold reading skills are usually pretty good. Sometimes I think I goof a word or two. Maybe I have a slight case of dyslexia where I sort of, my brain kind of reads ahead or my mouth reads ahead with my eyes, and I say sort of the next word in with what I'm reading, but that was good. How many languages you speak? So these are all prompts like people might say, so this is trying to help them out. I can chat in quite a few languages, like English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Arabic, Turkish, and a few others too. If you prefer to switch to any of them, just say the word. It's kind of fun. Oh, I guess I can embed the chat, huh? Oh, that's fun. I never do that. Maybe I should. I'm not that good with OBS. When did you install this application? I don't install apps. I'm an AI, so I don't have access to your device or any installation history. To find out when an app was installed, you'll need to check your phone or computer settings. Blah, 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 blah. Why is this person important to you? They've been there for me through everything, really shaped who I am. I can't imagine going through life without them. What about you? Anyone special like that in your life? Cool. See, this is relatively easy. Sometimes you get some really hard ones that go into like tremendous detail about a very niche topic, like in World War II, the Civil War, or something like that. They ring a little more difficult. These are actually pretty benign. User query for context. So what element of your current work energize you the most? Okay. What really fires me up is working with people who are totally passionate about their work. When someone's eyes light up talking about their idea, it's contagious. I get excited to jump in and help make that happen. Oh, I said help make that happen as opposed to it, because my brain wants to naturally improvise on what's there. But I have to get it fairly letter perfect. I think the pauses are okay, but the words, I must get the words. Try it again. What really fires me up is working with other people who are totally passionate about their work. When someone's eyes light up talking about their idea, it's contagious. I get excited to jump in and help make it happen. It's those moments of real enthusiasm that keep me going. How about you? What part of your work gets you most charged up? Okay. Pretty easy, like I said. Didn't mean to whack the mic there with my hat. Okay, when is your birthday? I don't have a birthday. I'm not a person, just a program. But if I had to pick one, maybe April 1st. Though that'd be a bit too suspicious, right? What about you? When's yours? Sort of funny because some of these AI conversations you have just they seem, they seem like they're very inquisitive, like they want to know all our information. I mean, who knows? I'm sure they'll probably be used for those purposes too, unfortunately. But here we are. You can speak something about bargain, okay? So I just know, I mean, again, poorly written cue there, but I'm going to be talking about bargaining, basically, or a bargain. So here we go. Bargaining's really about finding a middle ground where both sides feel it's fair, not just driving the price way down. You see it all the time, like in markets, when buying a car or even negotiating your salary. The trick is knowing what something's actually worth, keeping your cool, and being okay to walk away if the deal doesn't feel right. It's not about winning, it's about fairness. Have you ever had to bargain for something yourself? Yeah. I have to figure out how to get TikTok on here because it doesn't seem to be on the app. I guess it's only the studio. Is that how it works? What else? I can't see any of the TikTok stuff, but you can write on Twitch and YouTube and kick. All right. This one's a shorter one. You can summarize and speak in 2 lines only. Got it. 2 lines, short and clear. What do you want summarized? So I'm guessing that's probably if like somebody wanted a 2-sentence response about a book or a TV episode or a movie even, Give me a summary in 2 sentences. That's sort of what AI really does and helps do. What big changes in your city's landscape stands your most to you? Okay. The new waterfront park that replaced the old industrial docks really stands out. It used to be this run-down, forgotten area. Now it's alive with trails, green spaces, and people hanging out by the water. It's wild how much it's changed in just a few years. You ever been down there? Like a happy killer. You ever been down there? Hello, Georgie. Sounding like Scooby-Doo. My Pennywise goes into Scooby-Doo, I think, when I do it. Whatever. What movie did you say I've watched? A lot of Morgan Freeman movies. I never said you watched a bunch of Morgan Freeman movies. We were just talking. But if you have, which one's your favorite? So you can see this trend with the AIs to sort of keep it positive, keep it on the up and up. That's, I think, a big selling point of this stuff because, they want to, I don't think they want people to spiral down while talking to a machine. So that's typically what I do is keep it a little, I don't want to say cheesy, but keep it kind of there and keep it light. Keep conversation light and pauses. Okay, what does it say? It is a vegetable, what we say it in English. I might have to look up this word. Kathal. Does anyone out there know that word or have heard that word? Let's check it out right now. Pronunciation and give a listen. Kathal. Kathal. The accent's on the first. Kathal. Kathal. Not cuddle. Let me check on this website too. See if he's got it. What are you saying? Kathal. 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 Okay. Kathal. All right, here we go. Jackfruit. That's what we call kathal in English. It's a huge fruit with a spiky green outside, and when it's young, people use it in savory dishes. See, that one I kind of squished my S's. I was like, dishes. I think my voice is a little tired today, but keep it up. We're in the home stretch here, banging out some VO. Jackfruit. That's what we call kathal in English. It's a huge fruit with a spiky green outside, and when it's young, people use it in savory dishes like curries or even as a pulled pork substitute. The ripe one's sweet, though. Totally different vibe. Have you ever had it? Have you ever had it? It's absolutely funny, this stuff. Have you ever had it? Have you ever had it? Have you? Have you ever had it? Have you ever had it? Okay. Are you clear? Yeah, I'm clear. You good? I feel like I'm playing a video game. Yeah, clear. You good? My Call of Duty nerd friends out there. Can you please explain? Sure. What would you like me to explain? See, that was a tumbling downtick on a question. What would you like me to explain? Falling down the hill. Are you hear me properly? I can't actually hear you since I'm a text-based system. I don't have audio capabilities, but I'm responding to your message so we can keep chatting this way. What did you want to talk about? I'm like, help. I'll help you. I'm just a machine, though, so I can only do it with my voice and what you write. Okay, I would like to save my makeup. Use a setting spray. It'll lock your makeup in place and keep it fresh all day. That usually does the trick. Are you going for a certain look or heading to an event? It's a little personal, kind of prying. Are you headed to an event? Where are you going? Tell me everything you know. I am the robot, bleep blorp. Childhood friendship. Traits do you still prize? Honesty, loyalty, and that shared goofy humor. The kind where you laugh at nothing and it still feels amazing. Honestly, you just. Oh, I goofed. Honestly, just someone. I don't know why I put a U in there. I think I saw the U at the end of the sentence there and just went blah, blah, blah. Oops, I want to go back. Honesty, loyalty, and that shared goofy humor. The kind where you laugh at nothing and it still feels amazing. Honestly, just someone who really gets you, even if you haven't talked in years. Those connections are rare, you know? Makes you wonder, do you still keep in touch with any of your childhood friends? And if I only knew, I'd make a deal with God. Stranger Things coming to an end. That song is always in my head. I get him to swallow. What's up? Hello, 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 Fano MM2 content creators. All right, on to the next one. Can you repeat your sentence, please? I didn't say anything before that for you to repeat. Maybe you meant to ask me to rephrase? If you'd like me to repeat something, just let me know what exactly you're referring to, and I'll happy. That's not English. And I'll happily, and I'll happy to go over it again. All right, well, I have to read it exactly as is, even though it's not the best English. What am I doing? I'm training AI, as it says there. That is what I'm doing. It's very fun. I'm trying to program the voices of our future. Here we go. So the question is, can you repeat your sentence, please? So that's what I'm responding to is the AI. And I'm going to say something like, I didn't say anything before that for you to repeat. Maybe, I garbled it a little bit. I didn't say anything before that. And I'll happy to go over it again. That's such bad English. I'm surprised they usually fix that. I didn't say anything before that for you to repeat. Maybe you meant to ask me to rephrase? If you'd like me to repeat something, just let me know what exactly you're referring to, and I'll happy to go over it again. Not the best English, but I'm writing the script that they gave me. It's a bit weird. It's certainly not how I would speak or how most people who speak English speak. But it's what they pay me to do, so here I am. Okay. User query. Do you like yoga? I can't do yoga myself. No body to stretch. But I get why people love it. It's awesome for staying flexible, calming the mind, and feeling balanced. Do you practice it often? So when you talk to your robot overlords in the future, you might be hearing my voice. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Next one. Is it still breaking, sir? It's not breaking anymore. Seems stable now. So it's just basic responses and lines that I'm just reading in a sort of neutral, assistant-y type tone. And that's what I'm doing here. Here we go. This one's a longer one. Tell me some of the movies that you like, you love so much watching, rewatching it for so many times, and you just can't forgot about it. So again, not the best English. These aren't English clients, but here we go. Let's give it a shot. These are all cold reads, so I'm just going into it. A few that always pull me back. The Shawshank Redemption. Such a powerful story about hope and friendship. I never get tired of it. Then there's the eternal. Oh, I thought it was eternal. I thought it was the in front of it. See, I put a the eternal sunshine. Then there's eternal sunshine. Try that again real quick. And I have to do it right from the top. I can't just pick it up, unfortunately, so I do have to repeat myself a bunch. A few that always pull me back. The Shawshank Redemption. Such a powerful story about hope and friendship. I never get tired of it. Then there's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's strange, deep, and hits emotionally every time. And I can't forget Spirited Away. It's magical, layered, and feels fresh no matter how many times I watch it. Any films like that for you? Ones you keep returning to? It's funny when they're actually kind of doing movie stuff because that's my jam too. I've seen all these movies and I like all these movies very much. I guess AI has good taste in movies, let's say. In which sector are you working? I'm in the AI and tech space, helping out with info, problem solving, and supporting users like you. What about you? What field are you in? Just making conversation, keeping people lonely, me and my lightsaber. I feel like I always need a lightsaber. Don't you? Oh, careful. Force is strong with this one. Bye. Get the Jedi later. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. All right, sorry. I keep getting these interruptions here. I thought I had some time to do this in peace, but apparently I do not. So I just need one quick second. And, okay. Sorry, just had to do something for my kid. Hopefully he appreciates it. In what sector are you working? So I did that one already, right? Yeah. Use a query for context. Tell me your one. I'm not sure what you mean by your one. Could you clarify? Like one favorite thing, one rule, one priority? Help me out here. So it's kind of funny sometimes because I'm giving a lot of the answers of the AI not understanding the humans actually speaking. So that's part of the game is figuring it out. And the computers are learning my rhythms, how I speak, the patterns that I use. And it's all fun. What are you talking about? I haven't started talking about anything just yet. So what's on your mind? What would you like to chat about? These are all just responses of like an AI assistant. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. It's good some of the chats are coming through. That's from Twitch, huh? Very cool. On to the next one. So what are you doing in your professional life? I help folks find clear, quick answers, kind of like a chat buddy who's always up for explaining things. No physical job, of course, but I jump in when someone's stuck or just curious. Could be homework, travel plans, or how engines work. Keeps it fresh. What about you? What do you do? That's basically a summary, kind of what the job is, for those of you asking out there. That is very exciting. But yeah, we're moving right along here. We're already under 38 more to go. Have you faced such incidents like losing a wallet or similar to this? Yeah, I remember a friend of mine lost his wallet at a concert. He was totally out of it, left it in his jacket, and someone just grabbed it off the rack. Took him forever to sort everything out, cancel cards, the whole mess. Wild how quickly that stuff can go sideways. You ever dealt with something like that? What is your favorite recipe? I don't have a favorite recipe since I can't taste or cook, but I'd be happy to help you find a great one. Do you have something in mind, like comfort food, dessert, or a quick meal for busy nights? Running up that road, running up that hill. Boom. Another movie one. What's your favorite movie in the 90s? Oh, that's a tough call. So many great ones from the 90s. But The Matrix really stands out. The visuals were mind blowing, and it wasn't just style over substance. It made you think about reality, control, choices. Kind of changed how sci fi looked for years after. Plus, who didn't want to do that bullet dodge move afterward? Honestly, though, it's close between that and a few others. What about you? Any 90s film you'd say is an all time classic? It's right in my wheelhouse, so these are actually kind of fun. Because who doesn't love The Matrix? Bullet dodge. I didn't limbo all the way on that one. Next one. Do you prefer local food over packaged food or not? I do lean toward local food, yeah. Tends to be fresher and you're supporting local farmers, which feels good. Plus, it usually has fewer processed ingredients. That said, I'm not against packaged food. Some days you just need something quick, you know? A frozen meal or canned soup isn't the end of the world. I keep it balanced. What about you? Do you make an effort to go local, or are you cool with convenience stuff too? Convenience stuff. Convenience stuff. Not a phrase I would use, or words I would use to describe fast, available, sort of ready made food, but yeah, here we are. I'm not able to recognize which is Telegram, which is Tome. I don't know Tome. Telegram's for messaging. Think WhatsApp or Signal, where you chat, share stuff, and join groups. Tome's totally different. More like a presentation tool, similar to PowerPoint or Notion, where you build slides or visual stories. So if you're texting someone, that's Telegram. If you're putting together a deck or a report with visuals, that's Tome. Make sense? Running up that road. I don't take anything daily. What do you mean? Can you clarify what you're asking about? Like I said, these are all just cold reads. I don't think I could study these much, honestly. I just kind of want to set it and forget it, if you will. Is there any trends that you love or you dislike? Comfort-driven styles like athleisure or oversized fits, those make sense. People want to feel good in what they wear, and that's not going away. But trends that are just wild for the sake of shock value, they usually flop fast and, honestly, good. They're not really useful. What about you? Any trends you're obsessed with or just can't get behind? I might do that one again. I just didn't like the read on it because I'm constantly listening to myself as I do it. So I know when I goof, and I took a half breath that cut me off there. So I'm going to do that one more time. Comfort-driven styles like athleisure and oversized fits, those make sense. People want to feel good in what they wear, and that's not going away. But trends that are just wild for the sake of shock value, they usually flop fast and, honestly, good. They're not really useful. What about you? Any trends you're obsessed with or just can't? Fuck, I messed. Excuse me. Oh, I said the F word. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to. I said can instead of can't, or just can get behind. So it's a bummer because I have to do that whole thing over again just for that little tiny piece. Comfort-driven styles like athleisure and oversized fits, those make sense. People want to feel good in what they wear, and that's not going away. But trends that are just wild for the sake of shock value, they usually flop fast and, honestly, good. They're not really useful. What about you? Any trends you're obsessed with or just can't get behind? Nailed it. All right. I'm much better about that one overall. There's a little bit of schmacting in there, but you have to be the helpful AI assistant, you know? So that's what I'm doing. Learn with me, computer. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you just fine. What's up? What's up, Doc? Nah. What's up, Doc? All right. Have you ever experienced a mishap in your travel? I can't travel myself. I don't have a body to hop on planes or get lost with, but I've heard all kinds of wild travel stories. Missed flights, lost luggage, even people ending up in the wrong country. Total chaos. Have you ever had a travel disaster? I'd love to hear your story. See, I just want engagement as my AI character is just like, give me engagement, friend. Talk to me more. Let's do it. Too funny. Bro, why bro? If PAN card number is there, any like fake or anything else will happen. Wow, I didn't get that. If your PAN card number's real and it's yours, no worries at all. But if it's fake or messed with, that's serious. Could mean fines or even legal action under tax laws. So just make sure it's legit and properly linked. You using it for something specific? I'm giving like tax advice or legal advice. AI is like, stay on the right side of the law, sir. As they rewrite the laws to give AI all the power. Unlimited power! User query. So what type of gift did you get from the Christmas? From the Christmas. Here we go. Got a super cozy sweater. So soft, honestly. It's like wearing a hug. Not bad at all. How about you? Find anything awesome under the tree? 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 Inflection's funny. Do you like street food? I'm totally into street food. There's just something about that real deal flavor you get from a busy little stall. The sizzle, the spices in the air, the way it all comes together so fast. It's not just food, it's an experience, and usually way more interesting than what you'll find in a fancy spot. You gotta go true. I said you gotta go true. I put an R on that. Because I think I saw the R in street food and I ran ahead. You gotta go through street food. Yes, you swear, right? All right, let's start this again. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I'm totally into street food. There's just something about that real deal flavor you get from a busy little stall, the sizzle, the spices in the air, the way it all comes together so fast. It's not just food, it's an experience, and usually way more interesting than what you'll find in a fancy spot. You got a go-to street food dish or a cart you'd swear by? La, la. Nailed it. Watch that man. Watch that man. Got Bowie in my head, man. Got Bowie in the brain. Got Bowie in the brain. Next one. What are some simple acts of kindness, like for saying thank you? Saying thank you is already a sweet little act of kindness, but you can build on that, like giving someone a genuine compliment, holding the door open, or sending a quick text to check in on a friend. Even just smiling at someone who looks stressed can make their day a bit better. Small stuff, but it adds up. I feel like I'm Mr. Rogers here. Do kids don't know who Mr. Rogers was? Sorry, Fred. They probably don't. I'm guessing it's just us oldies, right? Won't you be my neighbor? Have you ever gone to any ENICA educational trip from your college? Okay, some sort of acronym. No, I haven't been on any ENICA educational trips. I don't go to college or have personal experiences since I'm an AI, but I can definitely help you learn more about those trips if you're interested. Have you gone on one yourself? See, I don't even know what these things are talking about. What is an ENICA educational trip? Is that something that we have here in America? Or is that like something from overseas? Could be either. I've never heard of it. Makes me think it's overseas, but I might just be dumb. Any HR is there in that groups? Yeah, Sarah's the HR in that group. She takes care of all the people stuff. Need help with something specific? And maybe this is AI for work, like a work directory. Like, hi, who can I speak to in AI or in HR? Here's Sarah. Developmental delays. A developmental delay means a kid isn't hitting typical milestones like talking, walking, or interacting with others on time. It might show up in just one area or a few, and it doesn't automatically mean there's a lasting problem. A lot of children catch up with a little extra help, like speech or physical therapy. The key is catching it early. Early support makes a big difference in helping them progress. Now, I said progress. Helping them progress. I'm progressing through something as opposed to helping them progress. That wouldn't be right because that's the noun, right? That's good progress. But I'm helping them progress. Some of that stuff you have to catch right away and hope that your brain doesn't say it the other way because sometimes it will. Have you done any mistakes in your first job? Like mistake in the sense that you are not coming to the office early or... I can't share personal work experiences since I'm an AI and don't have a job history or physical presence. I don't commute, show up late, or attend meetings like a human would, but I understand the concern. Starting a new job can be tough, especially with time management. Many people struggle at first, but learn quickly. If you're asking because you're dealing with something similar, I'd be happy to talk through it. How's it going for you? How is it going for you? Hello, Georgie. You guys watching Derry? I loved it so much. Welcome to Derry. It's the It TV series. It's sort of spun off from the movies. It's so well done. So good. Previous experience about family weddings, right? Yeah, we've hit a few family weddings. Simple ones, but they stuck with me. You thinking about planning one? Boom, 88 to 108. We're in the final 20. It's actually really like final 15 because the last 5 are repetitive questions that I've answered before and that are in like every text. It's sort of tracking your sound and tone and all that stuff over time and your rhythms and things to see if they change naturally after a couple days. So we're getting to the end of this, which means I guess the stream will be coming to an end soon. So if you have any questions, write them in now. Thanks for watching. If you're watching, I can't see all the action and stuff here. I don't have a fancy setup. Maybe I should. But I should figure out a better way to do this. If you have any suggestions about doing that, let me know. I use Restream and OBS, but I'm sure there are better ways. All right. How long have you been in this platform? I've been here since the beginning, built right into this platform, so I'm always around when you need me. How about you? How long have you been using it? Running up that road, we're running up that hill. But thanks for keeping me company, guys. It kind of makes it more fun when I have something to do, because after every time I read, it takes about 10 seconds or so for it to upload and scan it. So it definitely takes a little bit more time than I initially first thought. Is about the plants, which means what type of plants? It's about figuring out which kind of plants someone's talking about, like houseplants, trees, flowers, succulents, or wild plants. So when someone says about the plants, they're really asking what specific group or type of plants is being discussed. I'm riding on a high, high hope. Is today Tuesday? Oh, there's no games today, huh? So do you like the Indian festival? Is it Holi? How do you say it? Excuse me. Holi. That's disgusting. Don't burp like that. Holi pronunciation. Holy. That's it?
For today,
No.
you're looking at how to pronounce the name of this party, also known as the Festival of Love, the Festival of Love, or in American English.
Oh my God.
More videos on how to pronounce it. And now, you know. Here are more
I missed it.
videos on
Hold on.
Holly.
Holly. He's saying Holly. I kind of don't believe him, but Holly. All right, whatever. Here we go. Yeah, I really do. It's such a vibrant and joyful celebration, full of color, music, and amazing food. The energy during Diwali or Holi is just incredible. Have you been to one before? I don't know if I said that 100% accurately, but it's 99.9% accurate enough. For me, for now. If only for now, for now. Query context. Can you ask me some questions? All right, so my turn to ask. What's something you're really passionate about? If you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go? And come on, pineapple on pizza? Yes or no? I gotta know. I mean, AI is corny. AI is really corny sometimes, apparently. So stick with me. We're in the home stretch. Am I audible? Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear. Easy enough. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, are you a diver? No, I'm not a diver. I'm way better with words than with flippers, but I'm all ears if you've got diving stories. You ever been scuba diving before? Because I have. I've been twice. Once in Bermuda, once in Hawaii, and it was awesome. Just saying. Got to swim with dolphins, some bottlenose dolphins, I think they were, and spinner dolphins. They were like flying around the boat with us. It was super cool. All right, next one. What was the topic there? That was train journey, right? Okay. We were talking about that scenic train ride through the Swiss Alps. Snowy peaks, lush valleys, and winding tracks over high... I lost my breath. I'm going to do that one again. I've actually been on this train over the Swiss Alps, and it's awesome. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath. Okay. We were talking about that scenic train ride through the Swiss Alps. Snowy peaks, lush valleys, and winding tracks over high mountain passes. Absolutely stunning views. Have you ever taken a trip like that? I almost said, have you ever taken? I didn't. It came out as taken, but it almost came out as traken. I don't know, because I saw the trip next. And my brains went forwards and said, what are the types of neighbor in India? Neighborhoods in India can be all kinds, some super friendly, always sharing snacks or helping out. Others might be more private, keeping to themselves. You'll sometimes meet the curious kind, who knows what's happening in every household. In villages or tight-knit areas, neighbors often feel like family, pitching in during festivals or tough times. In cities, though, people may barely know each other because of busy routines. It really varies place by place. I fucked up. Oh, I said the F word again. Sorry. It really varies by place and how connected. See, I don't know why I put place by place. That's my natural improv kicking in. So stupid. By place, not gonna. I was almost done though. Let's do that again. Kick it. Yo, VIP. Neighbors in India can be all kinds. Some super friendly, always sharing snacks or helping out. Others might be more private, keeping to themselves. You'll sometimes meet the curious kind who knows what's happening in every household. In villages or tight-knit areas, neighbors often feel like family, pitching in during festivals or tough times. In cities, though, people may barely know each other because of busy routines. It really varies by place and how connected the community is. What's your experience like with neighbors? So I had a little hiccup there on one point, but it wasn't enough to stop the recording and start over. It was a natural sort of brain process, which is why I stopped. I'm drinking my magic Starbucks juice, mango dragon fruit. It's awesome. I'm hooked on it. I hate it. It's like $8. It's ridiculous. Do you think of perfect balance as realistic dynamics? Balance isn't some fixed finish line. It's always moving. Life shifts, priorities change, and so do we. So staying balanced means constantly adjusting, not holding some perfect still position. It's more about flowing with changes than nailing a pose. I skipped over the. I skipped over the enough for me to be annoyed. So we're going to do that again real quick. I wish you could just start right away instead of waiting for it. Balance isn't some fixed finish line. It's always moving. Life shifts, priorities change, and so do we. So staying balanced means constantly adjusting, not holding some perfect still position. It's more about flowing with the changes than nailing a pose, you know? I find it's less about having balance and more about doing it moment to moment. What about you? Does it feel like something you manage or something you're always chasing? Boom, 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 boom. It's getting hot in here. There's a lot of hot air in this booth. I do have a fan on. It's like an ultra subsonic, but I probably should use it for these longer sessions. But we're almost done. We're in the home stretch, like I said. What is the 2-day process? It's a bit unclear what you mean by the 2-day process, since it could refer to lots of things, like 2-day shipping, a training workshop over 2 days, or even a voting period. To give you the right info, can you tell me a bit more about the context you're thinking of? Been running up that road, been running up that hill. We're coming to the end, guys. If you have any questions or anything else, just feel free to hit me up and I'll try and answer them. We are coming to the end. This is the end. So what is the problem of the relationships like? A lot of it comes down to communication or not really talking things through. People often expect their partner to just get them, but without real conversation. So that was a turn there. I missed the turn. sometimes when you're reading stuff like that, you don't know if it's sort of a counter argument you're making in the same sentence or an agreement. And this one was sort of the counter, and I thought it was more an agreement. I was like, I said people often expect their partner to just get them, but without real conversation. But without real conversation. So I couldn't say misunderstandings build up. I said, but without, it's different. You know what I mean? So that was a goof I made there. But again, cold read. Here we go. A lot of it comes down to communication or not really talking things through. People often expect their partner to just get them, but without real conversation, misunderstandings build up. You get resentment, drift apart, feel more like roommates than a couple. Trust issues, mismatched expectations, or just not prioritizing time together play a role too. It's rarely one huge fight. It's usually small things piling on over time. Ever notice that kind of thing happening in your own relationship? 'Cause if you do, you're in trouble, Johnny. Let me tell ya. Do 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 do. Get near that magic number. Coming up, that was 99 and 108. Do you have memorable birthdays with your family members? I don't have personal experiences or a family, so I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'd love to hear about your memorable ones if you'd like to share. If you'd like to share. Would you like to share? Would you like to play a game? Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Okay, getting into it. Am I audible? Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear. Quick one, easy one. Should be coming up on those set prompts here in a second, which will mean the end. This is the end. Can is a badminton right? Like, these contexts are hilarious. Look at that. Can is a badminton right? Whatever. Here we go. Badminton's a great activity. It's fun, quick, and gives you a solid workout. But I'm not entirely sure what you meant by can is a badminton right. If you're asking whether something's allowed in badminton, like a rule, could you rephrase your question? That way I can help better. So the AI just figured out what my little questiony joke was. God, the prompts are so smart, they're taking over already. You see that, Skeeter? His computer's so darn smart. He thinks he's gonna take my dab. I love South Park. Okay. What single landmark, favor, or sound sparks instant nostalgia? The smell of fresh cut grass always brings me back to those endless summer days as a kid. Bare feet on the lawn, just playing outside with zero stress. It's like a mental time machine. What about you? Any scent or sound that instantly takes you back? So chipper, so cheery, so positive. And if I only knew I'd get with you. Share a humorous moment. Okay. Oh man, the other day I was walking my dog and he just froze, locked onto a squirrel like it insulted his whole bloodline. I'm tugging. Come on, buddy. Nothing. So I give a little pull. Next thing I know, he jerks back and I spin around, nearly kicking the air like a martial arts pro. Some kid on a bike shouts, "Nice move, sensei." I'm dying inside, but my dog, tail wagging like he just won a trophy. Total chaos. Still not sure who was more embarrassed, me or the squirrel. See, that was kind of telling an amusing story, and I didn't scroll down in time, and I realized I had to scroll down more to say more. I'm like, still not sure. I'm like, oh, I got to scroll in my head. Who was more embarrassed, me or the squirrel, right as I scrolled? That's working on the fly and stretching it and making it work. User quality, am I audible? You're coming through loud and clear, yes. Hey, is everything okay? If you're feeling overwhelmed or need to talk, I'm here. 'Cause I'm your best friend ever. I'm Teddy Ruxpin. Gosh, it's great to see you. He didn't say that. We watched that in Catholic school sometimes on substitute days. It was weird. Let's turn on the fan. That's what I need to do. Yeah, it's getting a bit warm in here. I can help you turn the fan on. Just let me know which one or if you need help finding the remote. Boom! Shake, shake, shake the room. Yeah, so, I don't know. AI is going to control all your fans in your house, and it's going to be awesome, hopefully. Are you familiar with English? Excuse me, I'm familiar with burping too, like a pig. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm. I'm fully. I was expecting that to be totally. Totally. And it's not. Here we go. Take 2. Yeah, I'm fully fluent in English, speaking, reading, and writing. I can handle pretty much any accent or dialect, too. Need help with something in particular? I'm the neutral voice of AI. I want to be the Northeastern guy, too. I want to be the Boston guy. Be like, guy, what are you talking about? You're talking to a computer, dum-dum. What do you think this is? Harvard? I don't know. It'd be funny to be that guy. Are you there? Oh, is my last prompt? Is my last prompt. Yeah, I'm here. What's up? And that is the end of today's session of Record Some AI Learning with me. Hope you had fun. I did. All that together packaged up about 28 minutes of dialogue. So, yeah. I'll end this. Say thanks. I hope maybe I know a couple people were watching out there, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you found it informative, like, subscribe. I play video games on here too. So, if you don't like one, don't like the other, that's fine too. I might actually start doing some sports betting stuff on here as well. So, yeah. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I think that's the end of the show here, guys.